Alright, so you know how we have a reward system here in our school? With Gold Team, what are some of the rewards that you guys get to participate in?
Gold sticker.
Gold stickers.
Satellite point.
Satellite point.
Games.
Games.
Prizes.
Prizes.
Boxes.
Boxes Pawn.
Movies.
Movie. All those things and all these prizes you get to do, there's a team that has to meet and decide how much stuff should we buy so we don't spend too much money, or do we have enough for everybody to get something, okay? So of all those things you just talked about, we're going to focus on ice cream today, okay? So about how many students do you think get to go to Gold Team in the school? Let's do some estimating here.
Since there's about 500 people in the school, I think that about 450 or 475 get to go.
So would you say that's the majority of people?
Yeah.
Okay. Christian?
Say at least half of the school needs to go.
So how many students do you think would get to go?
250 or 200 or 300.
All right, 250 or 240? Is that what you said? Any other estimates of how many students get to go to Gold Team? Any other thoughts you want to share? All right, so let's go kind of in the middle. Let's just do an easy number like 300. So we have some 400s, we have some 200s. Are you all okay to do kind of middle? 300 number? So we're going to focus on 3 bucket of ice cream. That's important, right? So Miss McGoon, the PBIS team, they have to plan this. 300 kids, and they're going to get a bucket of ice cream. So you get this big bucket, and that's what you get, right? They give you this whole bucket. Here you go, William. Congratulations on making Gold Team. So we need 300 of these buckets.
No.
Okay?
They get scooped out of it.
We're going to scoop. This is my great drawing. You ready? We're going to scoop scoops out of the bucket and put it what?
In the bowl.
All right, I'm not even going to try to make a bowl. So these go into the bowl. And how many scoops do you think go in a bowl?
About 2.
Maybe 2, okay? I heard 2 is majority. So 2 scoops in a bowl. How many scoops do you think are going to come out of the bucket? Let's talk about that. How many scoops do you think is going to come out of the bucket?
Probably like 40.
40.
45.
45.
37.
37. You guys are great estimates.
30.
30. Any other numbers? So we do, I'm gonna do easy numbers. We're gonna try to do easy compatible numbers, so we're rounding. If 37 is close to 40, yes? 45 is kind of close to 40, so we'll say 40 and 30. All right, so if I have 30 scoops in here, and 2 students, or 2 scoops go to each student, how many students are in a container?
15.
30 scoops
15.
for 2 kids. Tell me your thinking.
30 divided by 2 equals 15, so 15 students.
So we have another way to think about it. 30 scoops, 2 in each bowl. How many students get to serve in that container? So Taylor said 30 divided by 2 is 15. So we have another way.
15 times 2.
Why would you say 15 times 2? Why would you say 15 times 2?
Because it's 30 divided by 2, that means, and it equals 15, that means it takes 15 times 2 equals 30.
Okay, so 15 times 2, so can somebody say it another way? Do we know that it's 15?
No.
So what's another way to say this?
But you know that 15 is half of 30.
Blank times 2.
Okay, 15 is half of 30.
You can count by 2s to 30.
You can count by 2s.
You count how many 2s.
Why do we count by 2s, Taylor?
Because there's two scoops in it, and when you get to 30, that's how many that's a whole container of ice cream, and you count all the 2s, and that's how many kids get.
Very good. So count by 2s, you got 2 scoops, so that would be 1 kid, right? And then you count to 30. Every time you count by 2s, you're talking about 2
Kids. Scoops.
2 scoops to equal
1 kid.
1 kid. So you would continue to do that, okay? So you're trying to figure out what number, how many scoops you can do 2 times for each kid to give you 30 total scoops, right? So we figured out that was 15, because that's kind of a common fact that we know. What if we did 40? What if we did 40 scoops? What if we said we did the higher end of your estimates? What if there was 40 scoops in here and each kid gets 2 scoops? How many kids could be served out of that tub? 20, okay? So, anybody disagree? Okay, so we have two numbers, 15 to 20 kids in a container, not in a container. We can serve out of a container, right? So if there's 300 students, and each kid is gonna get, we can serve 15 to 20 kids. What number is a little bit easier? Why would you say 20? Okay, it's even. What else? What else makes it easy?
So 0.
Ends in 0. What does this end in?
0.
So if two numbers end in 0, we know we can multiply by
10.
10. There we go. Good job. So, all right, or a multiple of 10. Does anybody know how many 20s are going to be in 300? What do you think?
I think probably about 15.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because 15 times 20 equals 300. And 15 times 2 equals 30.
So 15 times 2 equals 30. So 15 times 20 would be 300. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Give another way?
I think would be 15 because if you do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5 times 20 is 100. So if you count by 5s until you count by 5s 3 times, you get 15. And 100 plus 100 plus 100 equals 300.
So each group of 100 is 5 times. So if you add 5, 5, and 5, it's 15. Okay, great. All right, so in our school, if we were going to do ice cream, we estimated 300 kids are going in. If we think there's 15 students that we can serve out of a container, so how many containers should Ms. McCoon and all the other PBI's team go by? What'd you decide? About how many containers?
30.
Okay, why do you say 30?
Because like you can have 30 just in case if a little bit more people make it.
Okay, so in case we need to serve more people, we should get 30. Why did you say 15?
Because every kid gets 2 scoops, and then he multiplied 30 divided by 2, and it equals 15.
Okay, we did 30 divided by 2 is 15. So that was for one container, right? We're trying to figure out how many containers we need now for all the kids. So we took it to the next step and said to get 300 students, to serve 300 students, we needed how many containers? 20 containers. So how many containers should we get? 20 is on the middle, right? And so Taylor said, well, maybe we only did 300 students, maybe we should get a couple extra. You with me? Okay, so somewhere in there. Because if they buy 30, they probably bought too many. All right?